you are failing in life because your parents lied to you. Okay, so in this one I thought I would tell you guys about lies that well-meaning, might I add, parents tell to their kids that are detrimental to their future financial success, mental well-being, as well as just general happiness. Okay, the first one being, be a good person and good things will come to you. Listen, that is a lie from the pit of hell. Okay, and my mother used to tell me all the time when I was a little girl. I guess, you know, her goal was to encourage me to be a good person, but that doesn't actually work. Okay, good things happen to selfish people. Hear me when I say this. Okay, if you are selfish, chances are you are going to achieve your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, because you are going to have them at the center of your mind at all times. Okay, who do you think is most likely to get their needs met in a relationship? The person who always prioritizes their needs. Exactly. Okay, and you know, being good is about being good to yourself first and foremost, or maybe that's just what I tell myself in order to be selfish without feeling any guilt. So take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, it's not because you're a good person who always does the right thing that good things are going to happen, you know, to you. And in education with that, if you're good to people, they're not necessarily going to be good to you. I think this is really important to say, because a lot of the time we believe if we are good to people, they are going to be good to us, or we are told this by our parents, and it is false. Okay, if you are good to people all the time, people are going to take advantage of you. They're going to start to expect that kindness. Okay, you know, they're going to start taking it for granted. They are no longer going to be grateful for it. You know, I know somebody, a close family member of mine, who always say no. Okay, generally she says no 85% of the time to everything people ask her, and God knows she can do a lot for people, but whether it's money or favor, her answer is always no. I promise you, the few times, the rare times that she says yes, everybody is super excited. Okay, people are ecstatic. They call each other and say, oh, can you believe she said yes? Can you believe she's gonna do me this favor? Can you believe she's gonna give me that money? Why? Because people don't actually expect her to say yes when they ask her for favors. Okay, and she has imposed respect by being mean, I guess. Okay, but the people in my family who always do favors for other people, who always give money to other people, well, they're not respected. Nobody cares. People don't even say thank you. They've grown to kind of like expect it. When they ask that person for the 100th favor, after that person saying yes to 99 favors, and the person say, oh, you know, this time around I really can't help you, I really don't have the money, the people are upset. Okay, because they actually feel entitled to whatever that person has, because they are so used to that person always saying yes all the time to everything. Okay, another lie that we are told when we are kids is be fair, okay, to the world, be fair to other people, and they're going to be fair to you in return. Listen to me when I tell you that you cannot play fair in an unfair world. Okay, you simply cannot. Okay, the world is not fair. You cannot actually always play fair. Okay, you have to be fair, again, to yourself first and foremost. And sometimes, you know, we are not fair to ourselves in wanting to be fair to other people. If you have a bad back like I do, you know, you're in your late 30s, your body isn't what it used to be, I cannot actually help a friend move her couch. I would like to, but that wouldn't be fair to myself, to my health. Okay, that would be detrimental to my physical health, so I can't do it. Okay, so in your attempt to being fair to other people, don't forget to be fair to yourself. Another lie that most parents tell to their kids is everybody is beautiful, you are beautiful. Listen, everybody is not beautiful according to society beauty standard, and that's okay. I actually think that parents should do a better job at teaching their kids that they are worthy no matter what they look like, because we know that, you know, in a patriarchal society, women are valued according to how much beauty they possess. You know, the world values them like that, but they also put their own value according to this. So what happens when you tell a child that is, you know, slightly below average in attractiveness that they are beautiful, therefore they are worthy? They are going to grow. Okay, and then they are going to realize by looking at mirrors, and also by the way that they are treated by society, that they don't actually meet society beauty standard, and then their self-esteem is going to be shattered because you based it on that, then they based it on that. Okay, I think actually it would be a lot more helpful. Now I understand this is very unpopular opinion, but I would have been grateful if, you know, not as a child, but when I was 17, my mom told me, you are not beautiful, okay, at least not according to society beauty standard, but that's okay. You are still valuable, you are still worthy. Okay, you can still live a beautiful life without possessing beauty. Beauty is not something that you owe the world. Now you can choose to pursue beauty, and there are going to be numerous advantages into doing that, which are this, that, and the third, and perhaps even tell me this and this and that are the things I think you could improve in order to be deemed as viewed as considered as beautiful by society, if that is what you wanted, and then let me make my choice. I understand that this sounds very, very, very harsh probably to anybody who is listening, but trust me, this will be a lot more helpful to young women and girls than telling them that all of them are beautiful and we live in la la land and this is a world made of gum and lollipop. Okay, because guess what, again, they know we are full of crap. Okay, already in kindergarten, children are told by other children where they stand on the beauty totem pole, on the beauty hierarchy, and most, again, young women know where they stand on the beauty totem pole, on the beauty hierarchy. Hell, even kids know where they stand on that. Okay, so no, unfortunately, everybody is not beautiful according to society beauty standard, and that's okay. We don't owe the world that. Okay, women do not owe the world beauty. Women have gone on to live spectacular, fantastic lives without possessing actually the gift of beauty. They have gotten education, they have gotten lots and lots and lots of money, built financial freedom for themselves, built a lifestyle for themselves that a lot of women who possess so-called beauty never did. They have found partners, they have given birth to kids. It's okay. Okay, another lie that we are told by our parents is that money doesn't matter. Listen to me, money matters. It's the #1 source for divorce. Okay, it has come between friends, it has come even between family members, between mother and child, between siblings. Money matters. You need it to pay for your rent, to pay for your utilities. Hell, if you live in America, money is everything. Okay, you need it in order to pay for your insurance, in order to ensure your physical health, your mental health. Okay, we are living in late stage capitalism. Of course, money matters. As a matter of fact, money is everything. Listen to me, I know somebody, I have actually a family member of mine in America, not a close family member, but a family member nonetheless, who had to sell her house, okay, in order to pay for cancer treatment because she had cancer. And when the cancer came back, she had to sell her business because, you know, she had like a hair braiding shop. She had to sell her car. She was left healthy, yes, but destitute. Okay, so money matters. Don't let your parents tell you otherwise. Money matters. Even in friendship, one of the first things that people will tell you in network events is, what do you do for a living? Why do you think they ask you that? Exactly, because they want to assess your social economical class. Make no mistake, money matters. Another lie that we are often told by our parents in childhood is that human beings are equal. If you watch my channel, you know that I disagree with this. Yes, I believe that every living, breathing human being is worthy, is equal in worth. Okay, but I don't actually believe that human beings are born equal. Okay, some people are born richer than others, you know, in families that are wealthier than others. Some people are born smarter than others. We talked about beauty before. Some women are just born with the gift of beauty. Some people, some men as well, are born more beautiful than others, smarter than others, funnier than others. So unfortunately, human beings are not born equal. We can regret it, but I personally think that it is the beauty of the world, right? Imagine if we were all the exact same, life would actually be boring. Okay, something else that we are taught in childhood. Now take a sip of red wine every time that I say we are taught in childhood, and you'll be drunk by the end of this video. But it is that love is guaranteed. Now we are not told it exactly like this, but you know, our parents often bring up the day we get married, the day we'll have kids, as if that was guaranteed. The truth is, and it's an unfortunate one, is that it's not. Love is not guaranteed. A lot of people will never find the love of their life, if that even exists. I personally don't believe so. I believe that we are compatible with very many people. Some people are lucky enough in one lifetime to meet many people with whom they are compatible. Some people unfortunately don't meet anybody ever with whom they are compatible. But yeah, a lot of people never get married, never have kids, they never have that luck. And I feel that's something we don't often enough talk about, is that it's all about luck. Timing actually plays a big part in meeting your person or not. I feel that dating coach have no advantage in saying this because of course they're trying to get paid. I get it, but it's the truth. Timing plays a big role in whether you're going to find your person or not. You know, just being at the right place at the right time. Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that's the trick, you know, all this self-improving, changing this, changing that, changing the third. It can be okay, you know. I'm not a proponent of being yourself, so I get where these people are coming from. But the bitter truth is a lot of people didn't have to do anything. They didn't have to change anything about themselves. And they were still able to find a wonderful, wonderful partner who adore them and worship the ground they work on simply because of luck, simply because they were at the right time at the right place. And the last lie that I'm going to be addressing in this video is the fact that we are taught in childhood, that we are going to find our people. I was watching a movie with my daughter the other day. I believe it was Gifted, I'm not sure, whatever, it don't matter, but or Wonder, probably. It wasn't Gifted, it was called Wonder, yeah. And the young boy was disinvited, or maybe he was not invited to begin with, at a birthday party that a boy at his class was having. And you know, his mother was trying to comfort him, and she was telling him, don't worry, you'll find your people. Someday somebody's going to invite you, someday you're going to find your friends, you're going to meet your tribe. And I was like, man, I don't know. Again, just like love, some of us actually never find our tribe. Now I have to say that that actually did happen for me. You know, I was a pariah, okay, a social pariah in high school. I was persona non grata. Nobody wanted me, nobody wanted to be friends with me. Hell, nobody even wanted to be seen with me, because who want to associate with ugly? Okay, but I did end up finding my people. You know, I have 4 or 5 friends now that are absolutely amazing and mean the world to me. But I understand that that is not the case for everybody. I understand that some people unfortunately spend the rest of their life kind of feeling like an outcast, never really fitting in anywhere, never really finding their people. Again, it's very sad and unfortunate, but that doesn't change the fact that it is bitter truth. Filming this video has made me feel as if I was somebody very negative. You know, one thing that people tell me a lot in real life is that I'm a nihilist, and filming this video made me realize maybe they're right. I like to think of myself as a realist, true and true, as a true realist. But yeah, in the comment section down below, let me know if you think I'm a nihilist, a realist, just somebody who's very negative. Okay, do not forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Nonetheless, if you thought it was realistic, which I think it is, do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well if you like realistic life advice. Okay, life advice for realistic come up. Okay.